So we get a trade offer from the Utah Jazz. Avery Bradley for a first round pick. I've been high on Avery Bradley for a while now. I've talked about building around him and Jared Sullinger, so I'm not going to move him anytime soon. Bargnani goes down for a little bit. That's another injury. That's not as significant, but it does kind of weaken our depth at the front court. And you still on a 5-game winning streak, but it's time to trade Victor Favrani. I've just had it with this guy. If he doesn't want to be a role player on our team, then oh well, he can go start in Milwaukee for all I care. So we pick up a first-round pick. It's actually our first-round pick that we traded in the Jabari Parker trade, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And now we're going up against the Orlando Magic. And although this is over 12 months after the trade, this is actually Rajon Rondo's first game back in Boston. The Magic had traveled to Boston twice before we traded them last year, and they have not traveled to Boston yet this year. So this is the first time Rondo is making a return to the TD Garden. Pretty interesting storyline here, and it's going to be an interesting game. The Magic are a pretty solid team. Like I said, I think that what the Magic are missing right now is that franchise-type guy. They have a lot of really good role players on their team, like Nikola Vucevic, Tobias Harris, Victor Oladipo, Aaron Aflalo. And what I mean by role players is, like second, third, fourth options on championship teams. I think if they can get a franchise guy like Rondo can be, then I think they could be set for the future, and they might be able to pick that guy up in the 2014 draft. But in this case, they went for it in Rajon Rondo. But Avery Bradley in the corner for 3 knocks that one down, and that's going to make it a tie game. Victor Oladipo kicking out to Tobias Harris. Tobias going to drive in, kick this one out to Rajon Rondo for 3, and Rondo appears to have added a 3-point shot to his repertoire since the trade, as he can really shoot the ball outside now, so that makes him really dangerous. Avery Bradley for 3, that was going to answer right back, and it's a 10-9 ball game now. 10-11. Rondo with the ball, top of the key, dribbling around, finds Victor Oladipo. And man, what the Orlando Magic did so well, better than any team I faced so far in this MyGM, was shoot the 3 ball. Here it is again. I believe that's Oladipo, and he's going to knock down another one. It's 17-12. Bledsoe with the ball. He's going to get right by Rondo. Kick it to Tayshaun Prince. Foot on the line. I believe that'll be a 2. 17-14 is the score. Now here we go. Hedo Turkoglu kicking it out to Aaron Aflalo, who will give this one off to Mo Harkless for the nice little right-handed hook shot. And he'll finish that one 21-16. Hedo Turkoglu with the ball, driving in on Tayshaun Prince behind the back pass to Aaron Aflalo. And Aaron Aflalo's had a tremendous season in the NBA so far. He's averaging over 20 points a game, I believe. Could be a potential All-Star. Really, I mean, the Orlando Magic are not a very good team, but he has really, he's definitely won them a few games. He's been really impressive. But Torrey Murray for 3, and Torrey Murray, he's the guy that I originally signed just as depth in the backcourt. But I really think he's become a player that I can look to not build around, but a player that I can look to keep on the team and kind of have a defined role. I think he could be a heat check guy off the bench, a lot like Jamal Crawford. And I'm not saying he's as good of a scorer as Jamal Crawford or anything. It's just kind of the comparison to the roles. But he can kind of be this heat check guy off the bench where he comes in, shoots a couple shots, finds out if he's hot, and if he's hot, you just kind of ride him a little bit and hope he gives you 12 to 15 points. And Murray's been doing that a lot. He can knock down the 3. He can knock it down off the dribble, off of screens, off of spot ups. It's really impressive what we've seen from him. But anyway, it's 30-29 at the end of the first quarter. Magic have a 1-point lead, and we're going to head into the second quarter down by 1. Pretty bad defensive showcase so far, but hopefully we can improve on that in the second quarter. Pick and roll with Omer Ashik, and Ashik is going to drive in and dunk that one with 2 hands. 32-30 is the score as the Celtics retake the lead. But here come the Magic on the inbound. Rondo with the ball is going to kick it right up the court to Nikola Vucevic, and Vucevic will put that one in with the left hand off the glass. And the score is tied back up at 32, now 34. All Deron Lamb driving in, kicking it back out to Tobias Harris. Extra pass to Jordan Crawford, and there's that man, the former Celtic Jordan Crawford, who was not heard from too much this game, but he knocks that one down. Ashik drives and kicks to Jamal Franklin. Long 2, knocks it down, and the lead's back down to 1 for the Magic. Now Deron Lamb with the ball, trying to drive in here, jab stepping, triple threading, giving it to Jordan Crawford. Crawford down low to Vucevic. Great look, terrible defense by the Celtics. But our defense has really improved here in the second half. Karasev is going to kick it to Murray. Back to Karasev, who drives in, draws the defense back to Torrey Murray for 3, and he knocks down the corner 3. Great 2-man game between the two right there. And now Jamal Franklin kicking it up to Torrey Murray. Pump fakes. He's going to just pull up right here. Defender in his face. It does not matter. Murray providing some great scoring off the bench. I am loving what this guy's done for us recently. There we go. Jordan Crawford kicking it to Isaiah Thomas. And this team did have Isaiah Thomas, which surprised me a little bit. I really like Isaiah Thomas in real life. I think he can be a good starting point guard in the NBA. And having him on Rondo in the same team, a little bit redundant, I would say, in terms of I don't know. I don't think he can play either of those guys at shooting guard, but nonetheless, Torrey Murray for 3 actually misses that one, but Olynyk is there. That was a real heat check shot right there from Murray, but Olynyk, great offensive board. 45 all is the score. So after allowing 30 points in the first quarter, we only allowed 15 in the second. Great defense by really both teams, as the Magic held us to 16, and the game is tied at 45. And no halftime interview. There was no interviews at all this game, I believe. Again, I don't know what's... I guess, I mean, I feel like player like probably Glenn Davis has an interview in there. Maybe Aflalo does, but I don't know. It's a little bit surprising. Nonetheless, Eric Bledsoe back in the game, pick and roll, driving to the hoop. And, you know, I don't look to score with Eric Bledsoe too much, but when I do, he is very good at, you know, really slamming it down around the rim. My dad likes to describe Gerald Wallace as someone who does not, quote-unquote, F around at the rim. He always finishes layup strong, or he dunks it when he can. Bledsoe's very similar at that. He does not go up for layups when he knows he can dunk it. He slams it down. He knows how important it is. And that's a good thing for Eric Bledsoe, so it's really good. As you can see, he gets around the rim. Could have dunked that, but great job protecting the ball, going up strong, and finishing that one. We're up by 5. Rondo with the ball. Floater. He's going to knock that one down. Great floater off the glass for Rajon Rondo. He's got 7.6 assists to 1 turnover. Glenn Davis actually was intended for the pass by Tobias Harris, but that is stolen by Jabari Parker, taking it coast to coast. He's going to pull up for 3 as Vucevic did not step up, and Parker knocks down the open 3s. We've opened up an 8-point lead right here. 64-56. Almost stolen, but Bledsoe gets it right back. Kicks it to Jamal Franklin. Pumps and drives, and Jamal Franklin, great finish around the rim right there by the second-year shooting guard. And now here we go. Tobias Harris with the ball, driving and kicking to Victor Oladipo for 3, and Oladipo knocks it down, so the lead is back down to 7. 66-59 is the score. Bledsoe with the ball, kicks it to Jamal Franklin for 3, and I had trouble shooting for Franklin all game today, but I finally got a shot down for a couple shots in the second half, and it's showing right here. But Mo Harkless for 3, he answers right back, and the lead is right back down to 5. 71-67. Now Jordan Crawford with the ball, trying to drive in, kicks it to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris will put that one in for 2 over Tayshaun Prince, and now it's a 2-point game. Jordan Crawford dishing it to Nikola Vucevic, right back to Crawford for the layup, and that's going to make it 71 all, and that will be the score heading into the fourth quarter. As you can see, Vucevic gets the rebound off of the Torrey Murray miss. Aflalo could not even get a shot off, so we head into the fourth quarter with a tie game right now, 73 all. Close game throughout. Remember, the Magic were up by 1 at the end of the first quarter. At the end of the second quarter, it was tied, and now at the end of the third quarter, it was tied. Once again, defense struggled a little bit there, but still holding them under 75 points, so overall, I think it's a good day defensively so far, and I always like to what we're doing defensively. But Giannis Antetokounmpo for 3, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that name. I don't know how many people can pronounce that correctly, but nonetheless, Eric Bledsoe for 2 and a little flip shot, and just like that, we're up by 4. Now Bledsoe kicks it to Jabari Parker, to Antetokounmpo, and here we go. He's going to drive in. I might just start calling him Giannis. Spin move. Oh, check out the slam from Poe. Great play by Giannis right there. And Jabari with the steal kicks it out to Eric Bledsoe, who will slam that in for 2, spreading the legs right there, looking like Jordan. And now we got a 8-point lead right here, 85-77. Bledsoe to Bradley for 3, knocks it down. Great find on the break right there. And now here we go. Olynyk gets a steal. Remember, Kelly Olynyk used to be a guard in college. He's showing it right there as he takes it coast to coast for the slam. 90-77. Just like that, we have started out this quarter on a 17-4 run to open up a 13-point lead. But here come the Magic. They're storming back right now. 91-82 is the score. Oladipo's going to try and pull up right here for a long 2. Don't know why he wouldn't have just settled for the 3, but he knocks down the 2. 92-83. But here we go. Can we answer back? Great pass by Eric Bledsoe. Check out the vision. Knowing Avery Bradley was trailing in the corner. And Bradley now 7 of 7 from the field. Asik tries to steal that one, but Vucevic recovers. Kicks it to Tobias Harris, who is just a phenomenal 3-point shooter. And that's going to make it 95-86. And I don't know actually how good of a 3-point shooter Tobias Harris is in real life, but he knocks it down in this game. My goodness. 97-90. Check out the find, though. Asik is going to end up missing this jumper, but Bradley is going to get this one. He's going to recover it back out, kick it to Eric Bledsoe for 3, and it is good. 100-90. That's pretty much the dagger. As you can see, Torrey Murray, we're going to have to get one more shot off, so Giannis with the ball gives it to Torrey for the long 2. Great find by Antetokounmpo, and that's going to make it 102-90 after an Orlando 3. I know, calling me shocked, but nonetheless, after an Orlando 3, we would run out the clock. 102-93 is the final score. The Celtics pick up another win. We continue to lead the Atlantic Division. Great season so far. I mean, I wouldn't put it up there in great in terms of I think we win the title, but I think it'd be great in terms of we really, kind of been where I want it to be. I want it to be in this competing for the playoff spot type nature. I think we have our core. It's time to start winning, so nonetheless, no player interview once again, as I said earlier, at the end of this game. But we do have the player of the game coming up, and this was I think the first time I've played a game where I haven't scored like 25 plus points with the Jabari Parker. I really didn't have to rely on him too much today. We were pretty steady throughout, and we went on that run. It was really Eric Bledsoe leading the way. As you can see, they went 12 of 31 on threes. That's pretty crazy. Only shooting 40% though. Maybe should have taken a few less, as they end up shooting 47% for the game total. But nonetheless, take a look at the final box score. Bradley, incredible day, had 18 points, made his first 7 shots. Good day by Eric Bledsoe. Giannis provided some good offense off the bench, as did Jamal Franklin and Torrey Murray. Ashik had 10 boards. Really good all-around games from a lot of our guys. But nonetheless, that's going to do it. As you can take a look at the Orlando Magic stats right here. Rajon Rondo, 9 points, 9 assists, and 4 turnovers, I believe. Rather unimpressive, but that's going to do it for me, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. So, I'm out. Peace. I didn't really try to counteract it. I just decided to play it as it is. But Ramon Sessions for 3.